What is up, the amazing traders? Welcome to Edge Trades, and my name is Wiz Jackson. You are welcome to today's edition of Forex Forecast. As you can see, there is nothing much to analyze this week because what we have here is this video will be a kind of a recap on the previous week video that we made last week. We analyzed all these things, and as you can see, what you are seeing in front of you is GBP AUD. I went ahead to execute the trade and I call it live on my community. So if you want to know when I take the trade, just like this one is currently going in our direction, you do well to join the Telegram community. And please, before much being said, please do well to subscribe to the channel and also do well to like. And this trade has come to our point of interest, and here we were waiting for the market to break the counter trend line, and on the counter trend line I saw this, so I was waiting for this market to completely give up on this zone. So I have to enter. My stop loss is right here. I'm willing to get out of this trade here because the market is kind of ranging. Indicate here I will get out. So this is where I'm hoping to take my profit. So we already analyzed this as of last week. If you come to the daily time, if you come to the weekly time frame, you see that this market is in a tight corner, which as of last week I said that I would love this market to come down to this level before I can start trading. But as of last week, I just look at the formation and everything, so I discovered that this level is going to hold, so I have to get into the trade. So that was that, and the market is currently going in our favor. So the next trade that I'm currently looking at, I think, is GBP USD. If we check the analysis, this market, I think, looking at here, this is a head and shoulder, or anyhow you want to call it, or is it a double top? Let me also say this is a double top, and the market has went ahead to break the neckline, and you already know that once the market breaks the neckline, the next thing is to wait for a pullback, and this is the pullback. So week before last week we have this pullback, and I already know that this will not sell because this wasn't my liquidity zone that I was waiting for the market to get into before start selling. So it has to treat. I nearly get into this trade, but I wasn't comfortable, so I have to leave it. So now this market has went ahead to come back and manipulate this level. A lot of people's stops was here, and this market went ahead to give us this is an evening star. So with this evening star, on the daily time frame, I believe this is going to sell, but I've not gotten into the trade yet. I'm waiting for it to do justice and give me some confirmation. And what will be the confirmation? If this market open as of this week that we are going to enter, it open, break this counter trend line, and also break below here, that is when I will be executing, and my stop loss will come above here. And this is right where I will take my first level profit. This is where we take my profit right here. My first level target will be around here, and the second level target, you already see where the second level target is here. I will have said, okay, let me use this one. I will have said, okay, let me use this one for the first level target, but reason best known to me, I decided to go with this one. So with this, okay, if the market gets here, I will take my first level target. So without much being said, the next trade that we are currently waiting for is okay, already on this particular one, on EurUsd, I've already called a sell, and we have first trade. This was our first trade, and the market came here. It didn't get to our first level target. So the market pulled back into this level. As it pulls back into this level, I already see it. So I saw a breakout. This breakout, it was as of this breakout. So this market breakout of the counter trend line and this structure, so I have to get into the trades around here. I was waiting for it to just retest it. So currently we are on a drawdown. This market is a drawdown. If the market open and it seems to maybe go above, that's to say that I will lose this trade. But the very first trade is still around here. So I've not closed it. I just have to hard to it and keep my stop loss here. So let's see how the market will open and how it will go. So another thing, but before then, I think that is all about the USD pair that I'm currently watching. But before we proceed, I would like to look at the XY to see the fate of the XY, because on USD pairs is the XY that will determine if it is going to buy or not. So we don't know what the XY is going to, because current to last week, the week before last, I think the market gave us a double top here and currently reversing into this level. So I'm looking at it, I don't know, you never can tell, but the market would always do its things. This is where the market is coming, because I still believe the XY will be strengthening, not because of fundamental or what. I've not looked at it, I've not looked into fundamental, but I'm just looking to price action. So I'm just using price action. So I believe the market will rest here, it should rest here and just go. So me seeing this, I can't say anything. Let's just see what the market will do because of this double top. This double top signifies somehow a reverse, somehow a reversal pattern. So I don't know if this double top will help. If this double top holds here and the market continues to the downside, so be it. So let me continue from where I stopped. That was the EurUsd coming here. EurUsd on my watch list. So that is about this EurUsd trade. So because you see that candle on the 4 hour that just jumped on the on that DXY, because DXY is upside down. If you turn DXY upside down, it will give you euro. So that's why it's just kind of doing like this. So irrespective of what comes out, we already prepare for it. So the next one that I'm having on my list is EurJpy. I don't know, EurJpy, as I'm looking at it technical wise, I believe is ready to run again. But the only thing that is holding it is this minor level here. This minor level current is currently holding it. That's why this market is consolidating. So what I am having in mind, let me just go to the weekly time frame so that you will follow up. This market starting buying from here. It gets here, we take profit. The market do small pullback around here, and now it breaks out of here. This is a key strong zone. So all this while I was waiting for this market to just pull into this level, to pull into this support, so that we can now buy. And if I bring my Fibonacci and measure from swing high to swing low, you now notice that this is a very strong zone in confluence with this support, and there is a trend line that is holding the trade to go to the upside. So what I am saying here, I'm just seeing nothing but a buy. So as of this week that we are going to enter, I think this is another trade that I'm going to be watching. Aside from GBP USD, I'm watching this also. And already what I'm having here, what I want this market to do is just to break above this level, a break above the slight retest. Then I'm going to execute the trade. I will execute the trade. So my trade will be something like this, and my stop loss will just be below here. I like to give space. My first level target will come around here, which is 2:2. My second level target, you already know how to go. So this is my plans for next week. Then the next pair. Okay. So the next trade that I'm currently watching, of which I believe as of this week that we are going to enter, once the new week open, we are going to have an entry on this. This is GBP CHF. On GBP CHF, I already also analyzed it as of last week, and we were waiting for the market to just pull into this level. This is a high probability zone. This is a high probability zone, a break and a retest. So the market is currently here, and since the market is currently here, I'm waiting for means to short this market, and I can see an engulfing candle already on the daily time frame. So I'm not satisfied with this. So coming to the daily time frame, the 4 hour time frame, what I want to see on the 4 hour time frame, if you look at this market, if you look into this market, you see that this market was currently going up, a pullback here, then a buy, then there was the slightest pullback before this consolidation here, And now the market has currently, let me say, this is a change of character. So I want this market to maybe come here, maybe pull back to retest here to now continue. But what I am waiting to see before I execute the market, what I'm waiting to see before I execute this trade is for the market to close below this side. Once this market can give me a momentum candle, either I'm covering below this level, I'm going to execute this trade, and my stop loss will be here. My first take profit will be here. So that's just the markup on CHF. Aside that, as of last week, I make an analysis of BTC, USD, Bitcoin, which is the top of time. Everybody wants to know what will happen to this thing, and I said that I was currently waiting for the market to pull into 92,000 per coin before I start looking into trading the market, because in around 92,000 region is where I have my golden zone. And prior to last week, the market has currently did exact that. And what I said as of last week was that I would love to see the market pull into here. If the market pull into here and give me a sell confirmation, I'm going to enter. Or if the market would like to come into 99,000 resistance, 99,000 resistance, because there's a resistance around 99,000 and also there's a resistance around 92,000, and currently the market is around 92,000. So let's see if it will make further movement to the upside, or if the market will reverse from 92,000. So I'm currently looking to see what the market will do. So aside from BTC, we also have let's check our list. Aside from BTC, we also have Ethereum. And Ethereum seems to break the counter trend line, but I'll wait for, before executing Ethereum, a trade on Ethereum, I'll wait for BTC to commit to our direction. I'm a bit skeptical about this. The reason being that BTC controls every single cryptocurrency. It controls every single cryptocurrency. So yes, if you look at the 4-hour time frame, it has given me confirmation that I should enter, but I will still wait for further confirmation, which is going to be this. If it comes below this, then I will then execute it. But what I'm seeing, some pattern, I'm not trying to like draw what the market is going to do. I believe this will push to the upside before breaking down. So if that happens, I will just take the risks. So that is all I have for the week. Peace out, and please make sure as you are trading this week, you risk right and not big. Peace out. Let's trade.